and I would apply it on the bottom of my feet. And that really was the beginning of my essential oil journey and trusting oils.
You're listening to Essential Oil Conversations, the podcast for busy women who love natural living, friendship, and a little bit of entrepreneurship too.
All right, Heather, what are we talking about today?
We are talking about lavender, which is a favorite in many, many homes.
Mm-hmm. And it's funny, I don't know that I would put this as a favorite, but based on usage, this is a favorite because we run through it a lot.
I didn't say favorite scent. I said favorite for the same reason. I am not a huge lavender scent person, but this oil is beneficial for so many things that I feel like we go through it so quickly. We use it all the time.
Yeah. And I don't, as far as floral oils go, I don't mind the scent of this. It's just there's so many oils I would reach for first. But this is so useful. So useful. And it's funny too, because I was noticing like you've got the 10 milliliter roller. I actually have a 5 ml bottle that I'm pretty sure I got for free at some point, but it normally comes in a 15 ml bottle. But yeah, this is so useful in all the different forms, and you want to have this oil. So what's the primary way you use it?
I would say that for a long time, our primary use was bug bites. We spent a lot of time in the forest and camping and hiking, and lavender was one that was always with us for any sort of skin irritation. I think it still gets used for skin irritations at this point, but I would say the reason I'm holding the roller bottle is because I got it out of my daughter's room because she uses it at night for relaxation.
Yeah. And see, I've got this from my bedroom as well because I love it in the diffuser. And my favorite way to use it at night in the diffuser is this along with Breathe. And if I don't have Breathe, then along with eucalyptus. And if I don't have lavender, then I switch out the lavender for Serenity. But basically, like that scent combo smells so good and really helps with sleep, with breathing easier when you sleep, with cutting down on snoring as well. So yeah, I love this oil for that reason.
I will say the other way that I've used this is Tri-Ease is lemon, lavender, and peppermint, and I don't always have Tri-Ease in stock, but when seasonal things come up, I will just put a drop of each of those oils into a little gel cap and take it that way. I am not a huge fan of lavender flavored items, but because this is an oil that you can take internally, if you do like lavender flavor, you could use this as a flavoring for desserts or coffee. I think people use it for all kinds of things.
Yeah, totally. And I agree. So Tri-Ease, helps with allergies, and I definitely use it in that format. Before they had Tri-Ease, which is the soft gel, I actually just made up a roller bottle that had all 3 of them in it, and I would apply it on the bottom of my feet. And that really was the beginning of my essential oil journey and trusting oils because it was so effective at helping me with allergies, seasonal allergies. And even now, like lavender alone, if your eyes are super watery, just take a little bit on your fingertips and dab it under your eyes, and it will help significantly with the irritation in your eyes.
I have seen side-by-side pictures, or I don't remember if it was a video capture or what it was, of somebody that had applied it to their hand and applied it on one side of somebody's sunburn, and then kind of showed how quickly the redness started to kind of decrease on the person on just that one side. So it works really well for that too. And I will say that this oil has so many uses and has actually had a lot of research done behind it that this is one of those oils that you probably want a reference book. And so we have the reference book matchmaker. A link is in the show notes that you can kind of see which reference book is best for you. But lavender is one of those oils that you'll want to research. You'll want to kind of know all the uses. But honestly, it's very much like a frankincense to me. If you're not sure what to use, you can probably try lavender for it.
Yep, totally agree. In fact, in the Essential Life book, it says that specifically, that it's a good one to just reach for when in doubt. It also, I don't know why, but lavender in Latin means to wash. So it's a good one. I do enjoy adding this to a bubble bath every now and then as well, or Epsom salt bath. Lots of really good uses with this one.
And I will say that for how many uses are with this oil, this is not an expensive oil in the scheme of oils that have many benefits.
Yeah, totally agree. Totally agree. So get yourself some lavender. And I'll say as well, if you don't have lavender, this episode is actually sponsored by Lavender. So if you don't have lavender yet, we have a link in the show notes and you can click on that and purchase lavender and you will get 25% off, which is the wholesale pricing, and you will get a free wholesale membership. So definitely check that out as well. All right, Heather, anything else on this oil?
Lavender's a must have. If you don't have it, you should get it.
Totally agree. All right. Well, thanks so much for listening. We will have a brand new episode for you soon.
These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This podcast is not intended to treat, diagnose, cure, or prevent any disease.